Good evening. Oh, I don't know if this is good lighting. We're gonna have to deal with it. Good evening, everyone. How are we? It's Friday. It's a 3-day weekend. What more could we want? The grease in my hair has built up over the week. All of my emotions have built up over the week. But there's good news. We're thrifting tomorrow. Maybe. It might snow. We might not be thrifting tomorrow. Thrifting is the eloquent art. Is that the right word? I don't know what eloquent means. Thrifting is so important to me because I haven't been in a freaking year. In order to thrift, there's a process. We need to look good in order to feel good, in order to shop good, in order to look good. It's an endless cycle of capitalism. It's an endless cycle of thrifting. The process to thrifting is get up at the crack of old dawn, 9 a.m. for me. It will probably be earlier. I'll probably get up at like 7, 6. So I'm explaining our plans for the day here, but those kind of didn't happen due to the fact that, shocker, it snowed. So we took an alternative route to a place we're like less familiar with. We almost died 2 to 3 times because of our chauffeur's driving, but what can you do? I also have a lot of recordings of myself in the morning. I knocked stuff over with my bath towel. I explained my distaste for morning showers. I don't know if I said that word right. And the trials of air of eyeliner and how it's the only thing that makes me feel good about myself. And that's sad. But this was no mere get ready with me. This was a trial. A journey worthy of the great Greek heroes of the past. So we started our day off with Play-Dohs. So Play-Dohs is either really good or really bad, but there was a lot of Shein there, and it was more expensive than the stuff you would find at Shein. What's the point of that? I then paid my respects to everyone's Sherpas from 2016 to 2020. You will not be missed. But besides the wall of Sherpas, there were some, pretty interesting things there. Some that we just shouldn't mention. And I ended up walking out with a couple of things. So first we've got this snazzy shirt. It says Cali on it. I don't know the brand. It looks fancy though, and it makes me feel masculine. So, it's cute. I got this fleece, and I did not expect this to be as warm as it is. It is the comfiest thing I've ever put on. Look, I can even break dance in it. Look. And I got this flannel for the school dance, but I honestly have no clue how I'm going to style it. It's warm in American Eagle though, so it works. After shopping at Play-Dohs, we went to get something to eat, but then I found out we weren't going to Chuck E. Cheese. That was heartbreaking. Then I went to Chick-fil-A with my Chick-fil-Bays and got their sandwiches, even though I have them about 3 to 4 times a week. I know it's a problem, but you can't deny that there's just a feeling that goes through when you munch into one. It's like, how? How is this made? Do you think the reason they're closed on Sundays is because they bribed God to give them this recipe? After gorging ourselves with Chick-fil-A in our car, we headed over to Savers, and let me be honest, when I walked into Savers, I wasn't expecting a ton. I walk in, and I'm going through the clothes, I'm like, it's in the front, right? I was wrong. I was very wrong. The funny thing about this was someone walked by and was like, man, I am so glad people don't know about this Savers. There's so much good stuff here. I had found out about this Savers. Peace was never an option. I gotta be honest, I don't think I've ever been this excited while thrifting before. I got so much that was on my list, it was insane. Now, it could have just been the Dr. Pepper talking, but I was losing my mind. It's like this store took a look at my Pinterest board and just gave it to me. It was insane. Look at this. An entire aisle of vests. I used to own 0, now I own 2. I'm pretty cool, aren't I? And it doesn't just stop there, guys. The sweaters. The sweaters, guys. It made me feel like an old man serving tea, and I am never going back. And then these 2 sweaters make me feel absolutely freaking unstoppable. Oh, I can't even explain it. I love them so much. They're never going back. They're my new favorite things in my closet. And I know I've already showed them, but let's hear some commotion for the vest. I didn't thrift any of this, but I thought I looked like a cult member, and that's funny. I got one other thing from Savers that I don't really know how to style, but I'm still trying to figure that one out. Now, there's a pattern to this whole thrifting thing. After our long journey to Savers, we got a little bit hungry, so we went to the mall. At the mall, however, I was able to run into this wonderful thing. Just listen to it. Yeah, I don't think anything should make that sound. Anyway, I climbed into it to achieve my dreams of being a school bus driver.
Now, I'd like to say this food stop went without any distractions, but that's obviously not true. We stopped by a few places. I don't know what that means. Then we ran into something that was truly terrifying. Anyway, distractions aside, we were able to get our food, and we made our missions for our next stop. The antique mall. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I dislike antique malls. I am not asking to get haunted or followed home. I really don't want it. What is the point of having all this stuff in one place? The potential is awful. I would also like to give an honorable mention to this sign because who hurt this mall? While you can find absolutely terrifying things at the thrift mall, you can also find whatever these things are. Who thinks it's okay to put all of these things in the same room together? After finding nothing particularly interesting in there, we ended up dipping. I would like to point out this shouldn't exist. After leaving, we went out to get more food, shocker, and almost died doing so. We were not happy. We safely made it to the Starbucks, and I got a caramel macchiato. Yes, I'm basic. You don't have to tell me twice. And we went to a local bakery as well, where we got the goods. We got a lot, man. I don't know what to tell you. Then we stopped by a local thrift store, and we tried on some prom dresses, because I have nothing better to do. Then we made the great journey home. But our day was far from over.
So this actually requires some context. You see this is Ellie, and you'll probably be seeing a lot of her. Just let it be known that she's the crazy one, not me. She also would really like it if you would subscribe. Now, Ellie's little sister actually has a band, and I love them so much. And they were having a concert this Saturday, and who would I be if I were to miss that? Before the concert, however, we got some shocking news. We just got news that the show is starting early. It's time to go. We're ready. We're ready. Don't look at me like that. Stop it. He just doesn't know the true amazingness of band name. We're gonna go now. At the concert, band name again. His biggest fan. I'm making this quick because I'm super tired and I just want to sleep. And I want to thank everyone for watching. The concert was lit as a fire, lit as a light bulb, lit as light years. It was super lit. I need sleep, so therefore I'm going to get some sleep. Thank you for coming. Lots of love. Mwah.